Mic check, mic check, mic check. We're on.
Identify Baker T. Rambo. Mesner. Ortega. Paletta.
They're all gone, sir.
Look at that. Every shot right through the same hole.
Oh shit! Holy shit! Let's go.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, Saturday night. Tonight, we're gonna run, we've just been doing chilled out woods sessions. Basically we are playing solo. We're not really questing at the moment, we're not really doing anything, we're literally just been getting in and stalking players, and I've sort of just been talking through like what has been, I suppose, what I'm going through at the time. So I'm just playing a really slow playstyle. It's been really fun and a really good mix-up from some of the faster paced stuff. We are buried in loot. That's all a residual from the old flea market. So we're literally just gonna slap a couple of things on really quick, and we're gonna get straight into it. Just when we come out of raid, we are gonna be struggling to shift any of this junk. But yeah, if you guys are in chat, hit me up. I want to know what you're up to. I want to know what your Saturday's doing. I want to know what your weekend's been doing. Mine has been interesting, to say the least. But yeah, that's about it. Normally, with all the stuff I do, I'm running the same preset. I'm not a full auto shooter. We are running the SAG AK. We've had some great loot pickups. We've had $1 million marked keys from player scavs. We got a couple of duos today. And yeah, that's about it. But normally I always run a preset. This is what I've been running the last couple of days. This is the SAG AK. It is cheap. I run an ACOG and a canted. It goes hard. I like it because it's got really high ergo. And tonight we're going to be snooping around woods in the snow, and we're just sort of picking off hunting players. Normally we always take a bevy, and well, we sort some stuff out because we can now. We can dabble in our stash while we get into it. So get in. We've had a pretty good streak, so we're due to get slapped soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. Hit me up in the chat. Should be all working. But yeah, I think some of the stuff I was checking out was, I was sort of saying earlier this week, man, is I'm up here in Great Queensland. And we always try and get up to Fraser Island a couple times a year. It's a 3-hour drive for me. It's been stinking hot. But we are going to head back up there very shortly. I know some of you guys are rocking out at Queensland. Some of you, might be from afar. But yeah, some of these beach stuff, and these photos aren't really photoshopped. Lake Mackenzie and Fraser is beautiful. So yeah, I think I've done my 20th trip this year, and I don't really, you can't get sick of it. It's fantastic. It is honestly spectacular. If you guys are over this way, make sure to check it out. But yeah, we've just been running a super slow playstyle. It has been really fun. These load-ins have been really good. And I'm sort of just talking through it. So if there's new players that end up watching this one, yeah, always feel free to reach out. Sort of making some more clips on my YouTube channel. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube now just for fun. And yeah, we'll try and creep through and see if we can get a few more. We had some really cool kills today. We're sort of spotting players and tracking them. And we're not really questing or anything. We're just sort of going slow around the map. So I think we wiped out a duo in the first 2 minutes earlier today when we had to go. And sometimes nothing happens for the first 20 minutes. We're just sort of trying to follow gunshots, and I'm trying to talk through it as we go. All right, this spawn we've had today. So in woods, this is down like the bottom, sort of like the bottom left, just up from outskirts. Basically, there's always a battle that, or something always going to occur up here at USEC camp. I always check my mag straight off the back. A little bit of Alt-T. And we're sort of just going to make a beeline straight across here. And we're always sort of checking our shoulder as we get across. You do get spawns up in here, which is called bolt, or that's what I call it. So you can get a spawn up there that'll run across. You can also you generally get a spawn each side of this place. And there are scavs in there now, which is great because it gives us a bit of an early warning signal. And that's probably a massive thing for new players. It's like, with scavs, don't always, like, we're not killing scavs. We're using scavs as some kind of indicator to say, hey, there is a player out here. That sounded like a flashbang or something. Yep, so that's an AK and something else. So that gunfire will be the spawns that happened over on this other mountain. And they'll start passing through here now. So we might just sit and have a little gander. We haven't got much of an angle for anything they're going to loot. See what comes up. All right. What I might do is, I think what's going to happen here, I kind of want to hang out, but I don't want to keep it too boring. I think they're going to run through from left to right and loot this joint. There's this one greasy spot if someone decides to hit that container, it's the USEC ender. Like you've got a usually a little headshot right there. We'll just sit for a sec. I just want to see if this is what I think is going to happen, and this is kind of what this playstyle is about. It's hearing some shots, trying to maybe call out what the movement's going to be, and you know, see if they come through or not. It's pretty rare that they're going to touch this because you're so exposed from behind. But I'm just going to sit tight for a sec, just a sec. There's a bit in this side to loot, so they might take a little penny, a little minute. But yeah, apart from that, we've had pretty chill weekend. I think got a couple of things done, put in some new blinds, played Little Turkey today for an hour. We got in a couple of really good raids. Alright, the thing that I heard the flashbang that makes me think is that they were looking for like bosses or something. It's just a weird thing to throw. I love throwing flashbangs around. I think it's the funniest thing. They make for a lot of good clips. This is kind of... I may have sort of missed an opportunity there. Get moving. It's a big bolty. Yeah, so up around here is where I might sort of generally sneak in, or I'd rush this point as quick as I could. Because you've got to spawn on this other mountain over here. They'll come across up into here. And that's what I think sort of happened, but... Don't touch bushes. Shouldn't have done that. Just hasn't been any more gunshots just yet. My walk speed I always have is like scrolling up and down on my mouse wheel. So I am forever sort of changing my scroll speed. We're sort of just gonna creep ourselves in the back here. Just to see if we can get audio cue on anything. I'm touching. So I think that was a scarf. What was it? All right, here we go. Squad on. So what we might do here is they know where we are. At the same time, we kind of know where they're off to. Now we got players on the other side as well. See what this I've got Triminol, but I don't want to hit it just yet. Come on, come on, come on. What we're going to try here is we're going to go for a super wide flank. we're going to go right round. Let's see if we can get ahead. I'm pretty sure they know where... I don't know if they know we're going to do this. Oh, I've got 3. Which is where we've sort of really got to tap and run. And my strength and endurance isn't that high at the moment. I'm thinking we're going to turn up somewhere down in this mess down here. But also, when you get a 3-man 2, they can get a bit confused and discombobulated. Like they'll hang around and not make a decision. And they can get a little bit like, who's that? Who's that? Where are you? Can't believe I whiffed that shot. There's one. There we go. There's one. Now this is where it kind of gets a bit fun. You can sort of do this hit and run kind of tactic. There was 2 more up ahead. They'll start stalking the bodies. So what we might do here is we'll flank right back around. Go again. That's the scavs having a dig at him. Sort of want them to throw another one down, but I really need to get out of this. We might just double back on top of them. The catch is that his mate's body is kind of right there. I can't go to the body, but I sort of have to flank way around it. But they shouldn't touch their mate's body, because I think that that'll be a little bit like... This is where BT is garbage, in that it gives you away a little bit. So we're sort of just sitting here. I don't want to start getting stuck into Tremadol and stuff just yet. But we know their body's there, we can always go back to it. I don't know if they're going to play the flank, but I don't think they will. So we're sort of going way back around on them. They didn't move too far. And I think they're sort of on Mosens and stuff like that. So this will be sort of interesting here. I'm sort of expecting to... Are they getting some kind of really high spot? Hmm. I'm gonna go super wide. Super wide. Let's see what happens. But yeah, if you guys are joining in, we're sort of doing like a slow run of woods. Just kind of hunting players and having a look about. We are just sort of tracking a trio at the moment. We've got one, and we're sort of doing flanks cautiously around the other. I think they're sort of hidden up in these rocks. I'm going to see if they're going to sort of hold the body or if they're really moving to something. Right, so see if their mate's stuck around. We can't be too far from wherever they are. If they're still here, that's what I'm thinking they might have done. Is that they might try and hang out the body. I'm only cautious because there's still a good two of them left. We're going to stick to just creeping this. They got stuck up on the rocks trying to pass through here. Alright, if they're close, let's get myself away. Yeah, so they looted their buddy. If they're still sitting on it, good on them. Because I've been about 10 minutes turning up to you. He grabbed the bag of the other and dumped it, so not too sure why that is. If I keep moving, may or may not catch up to them. We do have another, and we can ensure it's for our own bit of kit. And we don't really need a Mosin. It's Geo. Yeah, so it was a good play. We couldn't, we should have really dug into it. We could have probably got a bit aggressive, but it's nice to kind of play safe. Get the kill and still extract. And I think that's what's kind of fun. We've picked one off. I couldn't understand why the bag and the other had been touched. But we're just going to keep moving. And yeah, see if we can pick up anything else. There's a scav down there, but we'll leave him. Like I said, we're not really in it for XP stuff like that. We're literally just hunting PMCs. And this is where it's kind of a cool way to play because you can sort of check audio cues and focus on, I guess, playing the game for hunting a PMC than a quest or how much is this loot worth or that worth or that sort of thing. So it's quite a lot of fun. And I think for new players, it's pretty good. We are very quiet. So vehicles gone may or may not have been our buddies. But we'll keep moving. The loot, I'm not even that worried about. And you'll notice heaps too, I'm sort of walking a lot of this. Running will give you away so very quickly in this game. Walking kind of as much as you can. And even just scrolling your mouse wheel just a little, like scrolling your mouse wheel down just a smidgen, makes a massive difference, I think, in your audio and what you pick up as a player. Sometimes just stop. Stop, listen to what's going on. We'll have a quick look in this bunker. We're not really here for loot. I'm just kind of curious because it has been really good. It's like a marked room bunker. If you ever come in here, just sit at the top. You will hear people looting a lot, and I'm pretty sure we just got... It's a player out there. Something's just gone, ran past. Maybe a scav? I don't think anyone would have seen us come in. We'll go on the presumption it is a scav. Just literally going to check this really quickly. I'm not even going to really check the rest. Positive. Just want a player, maybe there's a player that ran past. Now we sort of let off that nade, it might bait something in, but I'll have a quick look and see what happens. So we heard those footsteps and they stopped. We threw a nade and we got no voice. Sort of. Swear I get little glitches of something. Nope. Alright, keep going. Just sworn there's something sitting up there. But yeah, we just sort of stay with that theme of keeping it slow. Sort of just checking all, like a lot of stuff around village. You get people who sit up for scavs and that sort of thing. It's more earlier and white. Yeah, I might call that. It's been pretty, like it sounded pretty quiet, which might, you know, might be a lot of solos, or there's a couple of teams that didn't really come across a whole bunch. But we'll run out of that. We took one. We could have probably taken more, but I think if you can get your kills and get out, you know, it's a team and it gets exciting, the idea of like wiping some out. But I sort of just wanted to like pick them off from the end, you know what I mean? Like that's sort of the cool immersive plays, like pick the last one off and try and keep the others guessing a little bit. I do need to look at, I think playing with this, I just enjoyed this gun. Like it is garbage at the distance, and it doesn't really pack a great deal of punch, especially with, I think, BT and sort of the armor people have got now. You start bouncing shots and stuff like that. I've just enjoyed playing with it. Like it is hard, I'll give it that, but something that I used to really go to was the SKS with a bit of PP was Unstoppable Force. That was great. Scav. That was actually a player scav. He spawned in there. Player scavs if you're this late in the raid. Are awesome for a bit of high tier loot. Just want to confirm what that was. Or scavs. That I did because I just wanted to check my lead. I had to do a shot today on some lead, and I was absolutely whiffing something fierce. Cool. Oh, I've enjoyed that gun, but it's just lacking that real punch. But so else we got. Man, I think if we're doing something like this, like something that's a real nail driver, like the SVD. GG's. Yeah, still did loads. They're just not getting it there. That one I think we sprayed everywhere. See, the armor was just absorbing heaps of that stuff. Accuracy's not actually horrible. But yeah, it's kind of fun. I just like playing the gun. You know, if it's harder, it just means you have to really hit shots. Semi-auto. It makes complete sense to use the SVD. I just had this weird soft spot for this gun. Alright, let's I'm literally not picking up loot because the stash is that full. We'll run that again. Another gun that would be kind of nice like this is like a G28. and that throws some pretty big rounds around. Something we should be doing, but we're being lazy, we'll do it now, is you can go through your stash, and I know when you use like, oh, don't want to use all my good ammo and stuff like this. So you can just take, what is the pen difference here? Yeah, okay. PP, unload, what we got? 15 PP. Buy some more of this. Like this stuff, this part of the wipe is nothing special at all. But what I don't mind doing is just top load some of this. Now, if you're really strapped on good ammo, or you don't want to, like, you're not confident if you're going to lose it all, like we've got BS, that stuff is going to absolutely rip through whatever comes into touch with it. And it also means that our first couple of shots aren't going to give us away, you know, crazy fast. So put that in there, top that up, do that one. And what I will do is I will get a little bit of that. We have that BS sitting around. My stash is such a sham. Let's go here. Let's go load ammo. BS. This is kind of what we'll like top up with. We've got a little bit left, so do that. Food and water. I'm pretty much good to go again. But I hope you guys have had a wicked weekend. I've just been fixing stuff around the house. We haven't had... We've played a fair bit actually this week, that's a lie. Alright. We're done. This stuff we found. Take a headset. This one's gonna hock. Yeah, we've got some decent ammo. We did get in trouble with food, so we might even... I just hate the idea that I giving people food away. Something to see us through. We'll hump back. Yeah, I take extra money because I love throwing the BTR around. That's probably enough ibuprofen. Yeah, let's go. Go for another meander. One thing I always do, just keep your guns repaired. Jams suck. I kind of want to start suppressing this. I've never really run like loads of suppress guns either. Guys generally do it. I like the Ergo to snap in. I have been getting this weird frame rate thing of late, maybe because I'm streaming as well. But yeah, let's let that load in.
They're all gone, sir.
Copy leader to identify Baker T. Rambo. Mesner. Ortega. Paletta.
They're all gone, sir.
All right. Still loading in. So we were looking at Fraser Island, up here in Queensland. Awesome destination. What is happening in the news? Images. No Australian news headlines. Still matching. Married couple. Danish young man. Weather. Classic cat story. Man plunges in front of wife. Wow. There's a reason. I don't read a load of this stuff. I know they say touch grass sometimes, but I touch mine far away from others, my friends. But yeah, Fraser has been awesome. You know, even just close to a lot of the time we go to this place called Inskip, which is literally you catch a barge here and head over. Super close. You know, it's really easy camping, but the last couple of years they've been having massive sinkholes. I think we're almost ready. Yes. Let's go. But yeah, literally, it's been getting these huge sinkholes. And the sand just collapses and sort of plummets down. And no one has been injured or fatally, which is good. But, you know, campers and stuff like that got sucked under in a couple of these things. Holes are like 50 meters wide while they're sleeping. But, oh, okay. This is one of those moments where I would stick a Trimadol, and I'll show you why. This spawn is, there's one trick that I've always done. And I'll sprint this as fast and as hard as I possibly can. Because you get another set of players up the end here. See that player's running in there? There's a squad. You're going to try and hit that. And they run straight to med camp without fail. So we've got painkillers. So get out. If you've got a Trimadol or something, hit it. So we've got a duo. Just want to see what they're going to do. Right, so he's going to try and climb this. Don't whiff. On down. And we disappear. Now he'll be on chat telling his teammates that he's dead. So with this Trimadol, what we might even do is we're just gonna really run away off this body. See, he's gonna have a teammate now who is very confused as to what just happened. And we're gonna try and just loop right around. So we're gonna do a big flank. I'm trying to just see if I can get a glimpse of his teammate while I'm sort of running left to right. So if he does shoot, it's a hell of a shot for him to try and pull. Because I threw my bullet from over there, and I've got a Trimadol inside of meh. I always seem to just whiff the second one when I do this little strat. I don't know if the second one hung about or the second one ran in to the don't know if the second one ran in ran into the med camp and left his buddy out here. I'm a little bit A little bit uneasy about this bit. Because his friend would have bailed, right? If his friend got shot, he's not going to hang around too far. But he can't. I think getting on rocks is done. Yep. Now I'm just sort of calling that he's going to throw a shot at me. His friend's got to see me up here, right? There's his friend. I'm just not sure if he saw me or not. I'm just not sure if he saw me or not. Got him. Nice. That was the jacket we're looking for. So, cool play there to look at. So, what has happened is we've taken that first player and we left our bullet shots, which you should always do. We left our bullet shots and he's come in and checked it out. And then, you know, come to see our bullet shots. And, yeah, I've sort of looped right around on that Trimodol, and have been really hard to capture. Nice. Yeah, it's a good flank there. That's just like a way you can play it. It's a lot of fun. So if you do get that spawn, really cool example of how to play it. We'll go check the other and then we'll skedaddle. But yeah, it's just the two. We saw those guys run in, so we should be pretty good there. Nice. Right, we are very dehydrated. And this is what I meant by Trimodol, you need to take food, and I kept my eye off the ball there, so just top up. Go check the other, and then we'll skedaddle. Nice, geez, really happy with that. So yeah, running all the way up. That is a usual play. If you've got an SJ6 or something on woods and get that spawn, do it. It's a really good quick couple of kills and a lot of fun. So we're just going to heal up because we were dehydrated and struggling on every other facet. Yeah. That kind of paid off too. So where we top loaded that BS, we didn't give our position away with tracer rounds or any of that kind of stuff. So another good play. We sort of cost ourselves a bit of time there. Probably going to be a long walk out. We just want to go loot this second one, which was over here. And then we should be good to go. M80, nice. Really nice gun. Doing what we're gonna do. Ergo's just not quite there. Right, clean this one up. That's a convenient spot. Oh, another nice one. Yeah, it's got a bit bigger bag for us too. Which is nice. And some water. Good. Nice, take all of that. What else? Sort the rest out later. Glasses. Oh, I don't want this too much. It's pretty much us. Alright, let's go. So do we still have the car extract as an option? Yes. 60, 50, I think we've used. Alright, we've still got some water left. Don't really want any of this crap. Alright. Let go. Nice. Super stoked for that play. Alright, let's go. So we're just sort of running out in the, like, we're in the open. We sort of want to keep moving. We're going to go back in here. When you start getting weight, see how this ergo really slows down? The canted still stays really snappy, which is good. We are just going to pretty much walk over the car, I think. So still can run pains for a while. This is where water comes into its own. Pack it in raids. You're going to boost up your stats with it. Now, the heavier you get to, you're going to be making a lot more noise too. So running is just not a huge option unless you got to. Also good to dump all the heavy crap in your bag. So if you got to dump it, you can just ZZ and then you're a little bit more mobile again. Yeah, we'll walk this one out. Fortunately, ZB16 is not an extract for us. I'm just going to have a quick pilfer for... I just think it's going to be a long old walk out of here. Yeah, I'll do the rest of that. All right, let's go. This gun I'm probably not too interested in now. Probably just want... It's just the weight that ends up just killing you in the end. So, got a full bag of goodies. Good. Take a rear sight, yeah. Alright. Pop in a freshie. We'll keep cruising. I do love the new noises in woods. Kind of playing like this is quite immersive, playing slow, a little bit tactful. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, when it goes your way, there's still, you know, you can still make mistakes like running up the middle under Sniper Hill. So we might get car, we might get out, it should be wicked. Right, so this is scav shots. Now we dumped our big boy gun. Starting to regret now. Other plow. Oh. Close. What I might do here is just drop this bag really quick. Here we'll be right. Get that tag and then we'll be out. I sort of I didn't realize I was out of stamina. I thought I was playing it a bit risky there. Scavs, man. They're the ones you cannot see. Thank you. All right. It's kind of more interested to see if he went down to the if he went for a walk down to the bunker. All right, water. Use all that. Good raid. Cool. That's all done. So we'll chop this up. Then we're gonna head. Yeah, so far it's been really good. 3 PMCs. Little quiet stalk. get my shots a bit quicker. All right, that's us. Let's go. Yeah, he sort of had the same idea as us by the looks of it. Always be pretty just aware around this area. I've had, obviously because car extract, I've had a lot of gunfights just in this section. Come on. All right, we got the long walk home, ladies. I think. Yep. All right, so we got a long and boring walk to I will just check. There was a bug for a while where the car was there, but it didn't show up. Definitely not the case. All right. Time to walk out. We are pretty thick and heavy, 41. We need food on the way. Because it doesn't get real fun when you gotta sit and start spamming start spamming your way out. I could probably there's never any food down in this hole. So maybe with a quick look. There's a couple of bags down here that might have a stack for us to see us through. Oh, all right. We'll start dumping some wet water in here too. Supply crate. No, there's not gonna be any food here. Drills. All the usual garbage. Yeah. Hopefully we can work our way out. Not the noise I really want to hear. If I'm being completely honest. Duffel bags in here? No. Snacks I'm after. Generally, scavs will have it. They have nothing. Let's see if he's got anything. Come on. Beautiful. All right. Okay, good. Still get us home. The other one should be a scav, I think. Let's go. Right, let's go. I think we got enough to get us out of woods. I'm on pace. Smash this. We should be home and host. And that we sort of paid to, we invested to take that route. In terms of, we went and got some food, spent the time, because it would have just gotten painful. We'd be out in the open, injured, and it is just painful when you have to do the end of the road like that. It's our time. We should be about 10, 14 minutes. So yeah, pretty interesting. That first play I'm super stoked with. And we had like 2 solid players, which was good. I'm now wearing a nice little kit. It was a good dono, and I think we've had a fair few survives in a row so far. We've had PMCs every raid, which has been good. It was cool to see that play, though, that, you know, he went back to where the shots came from and then sort of just hung in that spot on the body, and we're able to loop right around on that. And that's what this game style, like just playing like this casual, is a lot of fun. But we will go in later and check if these guys are on the Twitch. Sort of rushing out a bit now. It's just thought I heard something. Thought I did. I thought I did. I didn't. Them Tarkov ears. At least we're out of sight of scopes now. The fog. I don't mind the fog. Sweet. That was a good run. If this last bit, guys, not too impressive. I haven't taken my own advice here, and I've run clean out in the open and haven't let my stem get up. Normally what I do is I try and at least sort of leave half of my stem available if I need to really leg it or get out of a fight. If you've got no stem, there's not a lot you can do but look back and try and shoot, and that normally results in one straight and a noggin. This raid, I really, really want to get out. But yeah, this last section is a little bit average. Alright, come on. Almost gone. This is probably the worst part. If you have a really good, like, with woods, this is where SJ6 is really handy if you don't care about money. The walk to extract at the very end of a raid is probably the longest part of Sarkov. But we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. Oh. I mean, I just need an in-game Walkman. 9 minutes, a little bit of time. But chilling. Yeah, it's just been chill vibes. This has been super fun this last couple of days. Just playing this way. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, man, and we get this one out. And then yeah, this clip will be up shortly. I'll probably take it in shortly after and start editing, which has been good. It'll make a good little long form clip, I think. Some of you newer players out there. I'm really glad we popped that BS in the top. Go. Good pickup. Wanton. Very nice. Really happy with that. I think that's the one to show the gang. Alright. What we have here. MEU 60 rounds 30. It's so weird how these are sort of worked out. But yeah, awesome. On that note, guys, I think we are gonna shut up shop, get some sleep, and do some more casual ones during the week. You guys did stop in, you watch after, touch out, check out our videos, come say hey. Before we do, we might have a little look who's still rocking us tonight. Let's have a look. Might be able to raid someone, somewhere, somehow. Oh, let's have a look. Where's the button? Where's the button? Who's on? Tasmax, Mahala. Let's have a look at our followings. Who can we support? Nip2s for Bundy, Red Ops, Gingy, Axel. We want someone. Let's have a look at the Oz. Try and have a look and like get get a tag here. Oz. There we go. Australia. And can we do Tarkov? So we want escape for Tarkov. Here we go. And we want Australian. No one's gonna be someone else. No one. Come on, Oz. No? OCE? Alright, here we go. Oz. Gotta be someone out there. Right. Let's get one of the small ones. And thanks for dropping in tonight, guys. We're gonna